Hi, I'm Terry, and welcome back to Passion for Living, where today we're going to be cooking some delicious filet mignon cut especially for us from Phil's Market right here in Hammond. They're 8 ounces, juicy and delicious.
Take a look at that. Deserves a beer, huh? Pass them down. Whoa. You're not drinking a Miller Lite aluminum pint?
I just brought this.
It's got more taste.
It's a pint.
It's bigger.
I do not care.
Should have figured since you've been wheeling around that little knapsack.
Man up with a Miller Lite aluminum pint.
Can you guys wait?
It's got a wide mouth, a resealable cap, and 4 more ounces of that great Pilsner taste.
Got a Miller Lite?
Cheers.
My knapsack!
जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो
The new program you're watching is brought to you by PM Entertainment Services. We are a full-service production company that creates television programs, music videos, commercials, corporate videos, product demos, and more. At PM Entertainment Services, we can take your idea from concept through creation and deliver you a high-quality product at an extremely affordable rate. Give us a call at 985-345-7831 to discuss how PM Entertainment Services can help your business today.
Here we are today at Phil's Market. It's on University at Morrison in Hammond, Louisiana. And let me tell you, this is a place where I buy my steaks. So they've also got great seafood, fresh from the Gulf. They even get fish from Hawaii twice a week. How amazing is that? So come on in, let's check it out. I'm ready to get in the kitchen with Phil. So Phil, what have you got for us today? It looks like an absolutely gorgeous tenderloin, but we need to do a little trimming. How does the average person go about that?
Let's start by taking this side. This is the side chain, they call it, and we're just it kind of comes right off. You use your fingers, and you just come down right here, and we get this separated. It'll separate all the way, and up here, you just come right through there. Leave a little bit on there, and this we can use that to make a sauce or a stock or things like that. You can get some meat on there to grind up, and we use some of our other trim for ground meat that we do here at the store.
Can you go ahead and explain to everybody what silver skin means? It's a connective tissue, correct?
Right, and it's different than fat. Here we're going to leave some fat on there that's very flavorful.
Yes.
But this silver skin is what you really want to get rid of.
Right.
So we're just going to take all this silver skin off. Can.
Get rid of the silver skin, folks.
We use all grain-fed beef here, and all of our beef is 21 days aged when we get it. And it's all
aged?
Dry aged. Again, we're at the market here. We're getting back to old-fashioned service. We're getting back to people that aren't, in a hurry. They want to see you cut the steaks. They want to see where it comes from. They want to learn about it. They want to know when you cut it, it's not in a pack
Right.
to where you can't open it up. You're right here on the other side of this counter when I'm cutting it for you.
Here he's got everything from local honey grown in Springfield by a nice fella. We've got jams that are fruits grown here in Louisiana that Phil makes right here in his store.
We're trying to offer those things to people that, you know, when you grew up, you had somebody in your family that always pickled stuff, always canned vegetables,
things, right.
and always had preserves that, you know, your grandma always did. Okay, so let's get up here on this head, on the head. I'm just gonna cut this off, and like we said earlier, we can do anything with that. Coming up here, this is a head steak, meaning it's got this little V in it.
Okay.
It's still very, very tender meat.
Oh, look, the knife is just sliding right through it.
It's got more marble up there, really.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Again, like, you take that off, and you can get a little tourneau out of that. You know.
Sure can.
So there's a head steak, and all it is a little V where we cut that sinew out. That's the only difference in a head steak. And then you'll have one
Same
more.
flavor.
One more. If we wanted to do like a little petite fillet here, we would do it. One more little petite
Just
fillet.
my size.
And then here you're getting into the Chateaubriand or center cut of the fillet. You want a 3/8 ounce?
If you can, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's the.
That is
And these are
good looking
these
stuff.
are the center cut.
Look at how beautiful that is. Phil, I can't thank you enough. This tenderloin is gorgeous. Thank you for teaching me all the different things that I can do with it. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
It's a beautiful place, and you're a very, very sweet man.
All
and
right.
wow, thank you. We'll be back many times over.
Cracklins.
Cracklins.
You ate them all.
So my next stop is Berrytown Produce in Hammond, Louisiana. It's on Church Street, but remember they've got several locations. This is where I go for my produce. It's all local, it's all raised in Louisiana. You've got the freshest possible produce at the moment that you need it. So we're gonna go on inside, see how much trouble we can get into, and y'all come along. Come on, let's see. Come on, honey. You gotta push the cart. I really love about this place. You see that sign up there? Louisiana Homegrown. It's incredible how communities come together, the smaller communities with more exception, and they really support each other. Like the farmer who brought these probably this morning will most likely come back in a couple of days and, you know, buy some of their delicious spreads or some of their bread here, or they do make muffaladas now. So it's a big circle, and it's all about getting behind each other, supporting one another, and getting some morality back into our community. This is incredible stuff. Okay, tell me the grand total. Look at all this stuff, people. Look at all this stuff. $55. See, shopping at a place like this does not sting at all, your pocketbook or your conscience.
You didn't bring Miller Lite?
No? What's the difference?
Miller Lite has more taste.
I don't care. I just brought these.
Well, that's the second unmanly thing you've done today.
What was the first? Yes, that was unmanly.
Yes, it was.
Man up. Choose a light beer with more taste. Grab a triple hops brewed Miller Lite with that great Pilsner taste.
In you go.
Get that fish away from me.
The new program you're watching is brought to you by PM Entertainment Services. We are a full-service production company that creates television programs, music videos, commercials, corporate videos, product demos, and more. At PM Entertainment Services, we can take your idea from concept through creation and deliver you a high-quality product at an extremely affordable rate. Give us a call at 985-345-7831 to discuss how PM Entertainment Services can help your business today.
You can smell the freshness. You can't get any better than that. I love buying locally. So let's go ahead and get started with that. This is going to be an amazing accompaniment to our steak. What's going to happen is we're going to slow roast these at 350 with some garlic and fresh herbs and some herbes de Provence and some delicious extra virgin olive oil. It's going to come out sweet, delicious, and savory all at the same time. A wonderful accompaniment to your steak. Put these on in there. I've already got the olive oil in there. I'm going to place our garlic head side down, the cut side down, all the way to the bottom of the pan. This will ensure that whenever we raise that up, it will be easy to just pluck these delicious, succulent suckers out of there. So we're going to do some sprigs of fresh thyme, rosemary. There we go. And then last but not least, sun-dried tomatoes. They add a real depth of flavor. And it just comes out very intense. Just makes me want to lick my fingers. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Wait till you smell it. So let's go. We'll stir this in about 10 minutes. Okay, so we've got the trimmings from the tenderloin simmering away behind me, getting that golden crust. That's where all the flavor is. The fat is starting to render, and I've got a couple of slices of bacon with it. So it's behind me. I'm going to bring it up in a minute, but for right now, I just want you to take a look at something. These are dried shiitake mushrooms, which I've reconstituted in some warm to hot water. Now, you don't simmer these. You just get the water nice and hot, drop in your dried shiitakes, turn the heat off, and then they will start to reconstitute within just a couple of minutes. So that's going to be for part of our sauce, but we also want to reserve this stock. Mushroom stock is the best. So add that onion. Oh, the place is going to smell good in a minute. You're coming after me, aren't you? I can tell. Wonderful. Smells delicious. We've got a really great, oh my goodness, that's exactly what we want. Some of that good browning in there. Perfect. Next, we're going to add a teaspoon of base bouillon. It's beef. And what that's going to do is go ahead and further along the caramelization, deepen the flavor, and make a richer sauce. So stir that all together, and I see what I want. It's starting to happen. Smells incredible in here. Next, the deglazing. So we're going to up our temp on our pan. I need to hear a big pop, so let's see. There we go. Excellent. Let that simmer away for a moment.
You didn't get a Miller Lite?
No, what's the difference?
Miller Lite has more taste.
I don't care. I just got one of these.
Yeah, well, that's the second unmanly thing you've done today.
What was the first?
It's only gonna be 2 days.
I know. I can't do this. I can't do this.
That was unmanly.
Man up. Choose a light beer with more taste. Grab a triple hops brewed Miller Lite with that great Pilsner taste.
Wait, this is the best part.
The new program you're watching is brought to you by PM Entertainment Services. We are a full-service production company that creates television programs, music videos, commercials, corporate videos, product demos, and more. At PM Entertainment Services, we can take your idea from concept through creation and deliver you a high-quality product at an extremely affordable rate. Give us a call at 985-345-7831 to discuss how PM Entertainment Services can help your business today.
Back with our sauce that we're reducing. We still have all the tenderloin trimmings and the bacon, but now we're going to add something special. And yep, you guessed it. Our shiitake mushroom, I like to call it a tea. It actually looks like tea. It's just this rich amber color. It's gorgeous. So we're going to go ahead and add that in and let that reduce. On the stovetop, I've got our beef reduction sauce reducing. And we've also added some of that delicious Montero wine, but today I've chosen the Merlot. It has some berries and some cranberry and some chocolate, which will be amazing with our sauce for the steak. So that's complete, that's reducing, love it. So now that gives us time to do other things. So what I want to talk to you about are leeks. If you haven't seen these or haven't worked with these, they're fantastic. They've got a milder texture than an onion, but don't have that garlicky flavor that some of you don't like. I've got a bowl of water right here. And we're going to go ahead and put 2 leeks, because we're going to be using this in our reduction. The sand that the leeks grow in is so fine that from the human eye on top of the vegetable or inside of it, you wouldn't even notice it. Just rinse those around. So now that the leeks are washed, I'm going to pick out the nice tender pieces. Love this part. Let's go ahead and give these leeks a nice gentle chop or slice. Here we go. I don't want to hide them, so I'm not going to dice them. And we're going to caramelize these leeks with a little bit of butter and brandy. And that will be the final topping for our steak, and it's going to enjoy the other toppings. So let's go check our beef reduction sauce. It smells fantastic. We'll move this to the back. And coming on up is the coup de grace. Wait, the beef tenderloin may get jealous, but I love crab meat. It's my kind of dish. So what we've got here is just some heavy whipping cream that I've had back there hidden from you for about 20 minutes. And it's just reducing. Once it's reduced, we're going to add a little bit of tarragon, some sherry, some garlic, and then at last we're going to add our lump crab meat to go with our steak. So we've got our cream. It's just about reduced to the way I like it. Let's add our garlic. Grab our salt while we're at it. Yum. So, got these delicious garlic cloves. And no, they are not minced. They're pretty much whole. They're smashed, but they're loving it. A little bit of salt, not too much. Okay, let that get happy, and then second, we're gonna add some sherry and some tarragon and the crab meat, and we're ready to go. We're gonna add a little bit of butter to this crab sauce. So in goes the butter. Stir that in, let it get nice and velvety. Next, oh, you can just tell, look, we've let that heavy cream reduce, and it's coating the back of our spoon. That's an excellent sauce, French 101. Perfect.
Take a look at that. There's a beer, huh? Pass them down. Whoa. You're not drinking a Miller Lite aluminum pint?
I just brought this.
It's got more taste.
It's a pint.
It's bigger.
I do not care.
Should have figured since you've been wheeling around that little knapsack.
Man up with a Miller Lite aluminum pint.
Can you guys wait?
It's got a wide mouth, a resealable cap, and 4 more ounces of that great Pilsner taste.
Got a Miller Lite?
Cheers.
My knapsack.
जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो
Whoa, that's not a Miller Lite.
Oh, light beer is light beer.
No, Miller Lite has more taste.
That's strike 2. One more, I'm taking your man card.
My man card. What was strike 1? Hey, B, I'm going to the bathroom. You coming?
What?
Come on. Together.
You're right.
Man up and choose a light beer with more taste. Grab a triple hops brewed Miller Lite with that great Pilsner taste.
Lady Drew? Phil, you coming?
So now we're ready to cook our fillets, and these are from Phil's, and we specially cut them yesterday. Thank you, Phil. So we're gonna get this oven absolutely screaming hot, the stovetop rather. And I've got this beautiful ceramic pan that I got. It also has the cast iron that I bought here at ALAC today, especially for this. So thank you, ALAC, not only for letting us shoot here, but also supplying me with some amazing cookware. So let's go ahead and get this pan really hot. I want a really great sear to this. So while this pan is getting hot, I just want to explain to you what I did with these steaks. I let them come to room temperature. They're nice and warm. And then I've sprinkled on top salt and pepper and a little special seasoning. The special seasoning you can find on my site on facebook.com/passionforliving. Little secret. Let's go ahead and sear our steaks. You ready? Let's just check our oil. Ah, perfect. Wonderful. Get that great crust going. Jack up our heat just a little bit more. I'm excited to use my new pan from ALAC. So, perfect. Just want to talk about the Mediterranean butter. So I took it out of the oven, and look at that. You've got this amazing garlic that just whenever you pick it up, look, already you've got a clove coming out. It just comes right out. Here, you've got to get a close up. Whoa! Perfect garlic every time. Tender, delicious. It's going to be the most amazing sauce for the steak. So right here we've got our steak searing on each side. I like to get a nice golden brown, and then every little tiny bit that's left in the bottom of the pan will aid the leeks and the mushrooms and their golden brown delicious goodness sauce. Wow, those steaks are gorgeous. Look at the marbleization. I'm going to add a little bit more salt and my special seasoning. I like to season each side of the meat. Look at that golden brown color we're achieving right there. Isn't that beautiful? Now let's sear that side. There we go. That's what we want. Now don't be afraid if your steak does not sear correctly on the side that you want it to. You can always go back. Almost got the sear there. Got it there. Let's go ahead and turn that one. Oh, don't you love it? Oh, go ahead. Tell me you do. Oh, it smells amazing. Now, at this part in the cooking process, I like to add a couple tablespoons of butter. So let's go ahead and do that. And along with the butter, I've got some of that garlic puree from earlier. I'm going to infuse the steaks with delicious flavor and color. All right, so here we've got the shiitake mushrooms. We've got some beef bouillon in there. And we've got some pink peppercorns. You see those guys? Now be very sparing whenever you put these in because they can overpower in a second. Delicious. Got the leeks. Absolutely amazing. Look at that gorgeous golden color. Oh, I am so excited to plate this up. Steaks are out. We've got this gorgeous sauce over here. Now remember, this is from our beef trimmings from that gorgeous tenderloin. We've completed everything. And if you've missed a moment, don't fret. Everything's on our Facebook. Every single recipe, every single thing you've missed. So what we've done with this steak is we've incorporated the shiitake mushrooms, the button mushrooms grown locally around here, and that's in that delicious reduction sauce. And what I did was I was sneaky. At the end, I did the mushrooms around and on top, and then I also topped it with that reduction sauce. And let me tell you, the rosemary and the thyme and the garlic, everything comes together. It's delicious. To the front, we've got the filet mignon that has the delicious Mediterranean butter. Look at the color that we've developed for that sauce. I mean, you eat with your eyes, right? Next, you'll get to eat with your heart, because who wouldn't love that, right? So, next to us, we also have the lump crab meat. Now, who could deny lump crab meat and filet mignon? It's a very simple topping. All it has is heavy cream that's been reduced. We've got some sherry, some fresh tarragon, some butter, salt to taste, and that delicious lump crab meat that I picked up at Phil's Market yesterday. So let's cut in, let's dig in, and all enjoy. So next time, I'll see you right here for Passion for Living. Let's get passionate together.
This episode of Passion for Living is brought to you by Bonterra Wine. Organic grapes make better wine. Bonterra.